If your GPS ever says recalculating, destination unchanged, 3 times in a row, pull over immediately. Don't look at the screen. Don't follow the route, because whatever it's leading you to isn't on any map. This is the story of Mark Davies, November 2024. Cross-country delivery driver, exhausted, running on cold coffee and highway hypnosis. He took a shortcut through rural Nevada. What he found wasn't a detour, it was a trap. And if you're driving tonight, listen closely. This isn't just a story, it's a warning. It started with a single reroute. Mark's GPS flickered. The familiar blue line dissolved. Then a new route appeared, thin, gray, unmarked. The ETA jumped from 4 hours to 47 minutes. That should have been the first red flag, but fatigue makes you trust machines. He turned onto County Road 9. The pavement cracked, the streetlights vanished, the radio died mid-song, and his phone? No signal, just the GPS. Whispering, proceed to the highlighted route. He drove for 20 minutes. The desert should have been flat, but the trees got thicker, older, pines that hadn't grown in that climate since the 1800s. Then he saw the sign, faded, rusted. Welcome to Oakhaven, population 0. But the town lights were on. Oakhaven wasn't abandoned, it was paused. 1980s sedans sat in driveways, lawns perfectly mowed, porch swings moving in windless air. Mark rolled down his window. Silence, not the quiet of an empty place, the quiet of a held breath. He drove to the center, a diner, neon sign buzzing. Maggie's? The door chimed when he walked in. No one was there. But a coffee cup sat steaming on the counter, a plate of pie half eaten. The GPS in his hand glitched. The voice changed, slower, deeper. You have arrived. Mark turned around. A woman stood behind the counter. Mid-50s, apron, smile too wide. You're late, Mark, she said. He never told her his name. He backed toward the door. How do you know my name? She didn't answer, just slid a leather-bound book across the counter. Sign the register, everyone does. He opened it. Pages and pages of names, dates, all Trom the last 40 years, all crossed out, except the last one, his, written in fresh ink, dated tomorrow. His hands shook. This isn't real. The woman's smile didn't move. Oakhaven doesn't appear on maps because it doesn't exist in time. It exists in need. The road only shows up to those who are lost enough to want to stay. He dropped the book, ran. The door locked itself. The windows fogged. The GPS screen went black, then lit up with one word, home. He smashed the window, cut his hands, didn't care. Outside, the streetlights flickered in sequence, like eyes opening. He sprinted to his truck. Keys wouldn't turn. The dashboard display showed a route he'd never entered. Return to origin? No. Archive complete? Yes. He looked in the rearview mirror. His reflection wasn't moving, it was smiling, just like her. He remembered the stories his grandfather told, about towns that feed on drifters, about roads that don't connect places, they connect people to their regrets. Mark hadn't just taken a wrong turn, he'd been selected. The GPS wasn't malfunctioning, it was hunting. And Oakhaven, it doesn't kill you, it keeps you, perfectly preserved. Forever waiting for the... 3 days later, a truck was found on Route 9, engine running, keys in the ignition, coffee still warm, no driver, just a dashcam recording, 30 seconds of static, then a voice, not Mark's, the GPS voice, calm, polite. Recalculating, destination unchanged. Police never found Oakhaven, no records, no ruins, just an empty stretch of desert. But drivers still report it, the glitch, the sign, the diner. If you're watching this tonight and your screen flickers, if your route changes without warning, if a town appears that shouldn't exist, pull over, turn off the navigation, sit in silence, because the moment you follow it, you're not driving anymore. you're being delivered. And Mark, he's still there, sitting in the booth, waiting for you to sign the book.